Talk next year, perhaps.
Awesome.
Okay. We do have some things to say, so don't go anywhere. We do have some things to disclose about B-Sides Canberra that we are running next year. And also we'll talk about going to the pub, a real life Canberra pub that we can all attend and enjoy, our water, our Cokes or our beers, whatever we want.
Yes, we thought for the last one for the year, it'd probably be good to go out to the pub and celebrate for those people in Canberra. So because it is the last C-Sides for the year, I thought it would be appropriate for us to just cover off on where we're sitting with B-Sides Canberra. So we're not going to run C-Sides in November or December this year. We may come back, and I think Silvio alluded to this, in January and February, which we normally don't do, but this is really because there'll be certain streaming setups we'll be wanting to test for next year. So the situation with B-Sides Canberra, I'm sure people are following this anyway, but last year we sold 1,715 tickets to the conference.
This year we sold that.
Well, starting last year.
Yeah.
We opened the tickets last year. So we have 1,715 tickets already sold for B-Sides Canberra 2021. On October 9, the ACT government lifted restrictions in the ACT for events. You are now able to hold what they consider a Class C event, which is any event over 500 people, less than 5,000 people, which is what we think B-Sides Canberra would fit into. And you have to put in a lot of paperwork about a month out to get approval to run your event. So that's our current situation in ACT. Although we're doing quite well in the ACT, which is great for any local people, we are aware that we do have about 50% of our delegates do come from interstate or overseas. So we know that an in-person event isn't going to be completely possible, even though the convention centre has been already booked for the 9th and 10th of next year. So we've decided to move to, at minimum, a hybrid event. So those people who can't travel and are unfortunately still in hotspot areas, we're going to enable connecting into B-Sides Canberra virtually, as well as attending in person if you're lucky enough to be able to come. So our decision has been made that we're going to definitely go ahead the 9th and 10th. If the situation stays good in Canberra, it will be a hybrid event. If it goes downhill in Canberra, it will be an online only event. So we've already talked to our AV providers about getting the AV stream out of the convention centre. So everything will get streamed into a platform where people with tickets will be able to log in and participate in the event. And along with those logistics, we have to consider our delegate pack. So we still have and we updated this last year, we still have our 2,500 t-shirts that Silvia is kindly hosting at InfoSec until the event. And we have our badges and all our swag. So we want to post all that out to everyone still. And of course, the logistics of posting out 2,000 delegate packs is quite tricky. So we're aiming to have everything ready and tied up closer to end of Feb next year, so we can post out those packs, which is a small truckload of packs. But so we're really getting excited, and we're really looking at how we're going to run this, and we're making sure that we're putting in lots of planning and controls about being able to run it regardless of what happens to us in COVID. So in that end, we have our call for papers opening on the 1st of November, and we're going to have a new lineup for next year. As well as a call for papers opening, we'll also be launching our new theme. So given that the Cyberpocalypse theme is not funny anymore, given that it became a little bit too realistic for us, we've decided to move to another theme. So we thought we'd do a quick
early reveal of some of our theming.
Yeah, so the plan is this is just between, us. The proper launch will happen on the 1st of November, but we wanted the people that support us and come out to C-Sides every month just to have a quick look at what we're planning. We spent a bit of time on the weekend doing this.
Why we? That was Kylie.
Well, no, I have to give you kudos for that voiceover.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so I'll share this because I think this is fun. Let me see. Okay.
There will be a video that's being played.
Yep, this is our intro. Can you see that, Sylvia?
Yep, that's good.
It's all good. Okay. What I'll do is, Sylvia, I think we should mute ourselves so we don't interrupt.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you playing that, Kylie? It's not playing yet.
Sorry.
Wait, no, here we go.
Here we go. Ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Spoiled it, Sylvia.
In the worlds after the cyberpocalypse, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown. The four worlds formed again and yet again, as endless eons wheeled and passed. Time and the pure essences of heaven, the moisture of the earth, the powers of the sun and the moon, all worked upon a certain rock, old as creation. And it became magically fertile. That first egg was named Thought. Tathagata Buddha, the father Buddha, said, "With our thoughts, we make the world." Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of B-Sides Canberra was irrepressible.
Oh, dear.
For the oldies in the audience there, I'm sure they'll recognize this.
I think everyone's like, what the hell happened during lockdown to those two?
It's great.
No, so our new theme is Monkey Magic, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it this year, and a little bit more lighthearted than an apocalypse, and really looking forward to the conference next year, whether you guys can come in person or whether you need to come online. We're going to love having you all there.
And we do have the pub at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. We have booked a real life